Welcome to Conflict Havoc number 2. This is part 2 of On the Fence's part 2 of part 2. This is the second part of part 2 because I got totally screwed up. Just go with it. We're on the fence. We're doing casinos. So, this was your land before the Europeans came over. And this is just one state. This is your land after the Europeans came over. Oh, hold on. I fracked that up. This is your reservation. You have 20,000 people on this tribe. And this is the state in which your tribe is in. Your people aren't making it. They're not surviving. That's your casino. To make sure that your people can thrive and survive where city after city after city after city after city after city after city is in your state and you're not making any money. Which is what I was going to before they saw those damn lights and decided to interrupt my video. So, I'm making this video to point out an evident and inevitable truth. People have, Native Americans haven't been given a fair shake for the most of the time that they've been here once the European takeover and indoctrination happened here in our great country of America. Why am I making this video, you may add? Because this other video got interrupted, and this is the second part of that video, and I am also part Cherokee Indian. People have been giving the Native Americans a hard time for having casinos to make money for the tribe because the tribe needs money to survive. Everything has to adapt in the world, and you need money to survive. And some of y'all are doing that Bitcoin thing. I have no idea what the fuck Bitcoin is, but if the money ain't green, it ain't for me. It's the same thing with, I can go to the ATM and get money, or I can let you swipe my card. Well, I have no control over how much you take off my card. But if you tell me how much I have to pay you, I can go to the ATM and swipe the fucking card, get the money, and pay you. Versus, here's my card, I know how much is on the card, I'm only paying $80 for dinner, I got $200 in my account, and when my account comes back, you've taken out $100 for an $80 dinner. Yeah, I plan on giving you a tip, but not a $20 tip, because I don't have it. I can give you what I have, but I can't give you a $20 tip for an $80 steak. I don't have it. I don't make money like that. Now, if I was famous and I was acting and doing the things I want to do in my life, hell yeah, I wouldn't be mad about that $20 extra that I'm missing. I would wonder how it happened, but that's the thing about me being able to go to the ATM and seeing that my steak is $80, and I come and I get $100 out. That's how I roll. I see how much it costs, and then I will go get $100, and I will put in the damn tip. Because you served me. Don't just take $80 and decide, oh, I'm going to take a $20 tip from this fucker, whether he likes it or not. Because I'm poor just like everyone else, and I don't want that to happen. Which is generally why before I go anywhere, I swing by ATM, and I get more money than I need just in case something goes wrong. If I know I'm going to the movies and the movie runs me $40, I'll get $50 out. And you'll wonder why if the movie's running you $40. Okay, well, I get a military discount at least one movie theater here in Charlottesville, which is the Alamo Draft House, free promotion. So that's going to cost me $10. Okay? I may want to eat. Most of the food at the Alamo Draft House is anywhere between $8 to $12. If I want the chicken wings, that's $8.95. So, 10 for the ticket, 10 for the food. I may want something to drink, which is anywhere between $6 to $8 for the drink. I'm not going to drink alcohol, so it's probably not going to be a $5 soda. It might not be an $8 soda. It might be a $5 soda, but you get the drift. Don't take my money without my permission. It's my money. I work hard for that shit, and I like to keep it. Casinos. Native Americans, they don't have enough money, so casinos, as you've seen in the other video, before it was so rudely interrupted, that they make money for their tribal people to survive. Now, back in 1993, which I brought up in the other video, our current administration, the redheaded stepchild in charge, had a problem with that, and his exact words were, why do they get to do it tax-free and we don't get to do it tax-free because they don't like Indians to me. Now, the Indians never showed up for the trial. So in all fairness, we don't know what they look like. And there have been some phony Indians in a few cases where they weren't Indians. They were from India, who had the dots, not the feathers, doing it. And then they had some non-Native Americans, but pretending that they were Native Americans. They were not black people. They were not from the Rainbow Coalition of Native Americans. They were straight up white people. And they were passing themselves off as Native Americans. They were not like accepted into any tribes or anything like that, because Native Americans do accept non-Native Americans into tribes. I found that out. And these people also were opening up casinos. And there was a newscast many, many years ago. I couldn't have been more than like 17 years old. And there was these people who were white, whiter than my mama. And they said they were Native American. Now, you could look at them and tell they had no Native American blood in them whatsoever. But it worked out for them. And I was like, well, damn. Yeah, I guess you can be whatever color you want in America and no one can say anything until racism becomes a problem. But the point of the matter that I was making this video for, and it would have only been one video and I got interrupted, was that the casinos that pay tribal people, it's part of their thing because the tribe has to survive. And if you are from the tribe, the elders get a portion. The tribe itself gets a portion to keep the tribe going. The casino gets a portion for repairs. And then whatever's left go to the people. However, a lot of people have had a problem with that. And the way I see it, if you are part Native American and your tribe opens up a casino, everyone in your tribe should get a percentage. You should get a check. And people are always coming in, and especially if it's a Native American casino and it's Native American themed, where everything is completely Native American. Native American food, Native American workers, Native American traditional wear that they wear. You can buy Native American clothing out of a Native American gift shop inside the casino. I have no problem with that shit whatsoever, because everything's Native American in there, and everything should be, whatever tribe's running the casino, it should be done by their rules. And since most of them are on reservations or at the precipice of, it's on the reservation, it's bordering the city next to the reservation. Where it's on the reservation, it's bordering another state, so it can make double the wages or whatever, and the people deserve the money, because when you look at Native American history, and how if you are a Native American, and my great-grandmother was a Native American, you got told this, versus this entire sea of blue blanket here. All of this used to be yours. Some of y'all got this much. Some of y'all got this much. Some of y'all get that much. And you think they don't have the right to have casinos to make money. I think they deserve the right to have casinos. So am I against the fence? Am I on the fence? I'm on the fence more in the favor of the Native Americans deserve their casinos and deserve the money that the casinos pull in. Why? Not just because I'm Cherokee, but because of historical facts. Alright? So you can go and historically fact check a lot of the shit that I said. And you can understand that Native Americans have the right to thrive and survive just like everyone else. And it's not just because I'm part Cherokee, it's just a freaking fact. And a lot of tribes have casinos to support their tribes. Now, how much swindling and shady business is done? I'm not supporting that shit. But everything else that I've mentioned, paying your people, saving your people, saving your land, saving your traditions, I'm completely down with that. But as far as like, you know, if you're going to hustle somebody, and just because they're not Native American, I don't think that anybody should rob, or stab anybody else in the back. That's just the way I feel about that shit. Personally, I'm James Williams. Here's Cult Havoc number 2. Be seeing you. The next video, we'll talk about Native American gangs and alcohol.